The process of transitioning encompasses not only the medical and social aspects, but also crucial legal components. Legal transition is a critical step in affirming your identity and ensuring that your legal documents reflect who you truly are. This guide will take you through the key aspects of legal transition, including changing your legal documents, understanding your rights, and dealing with discrimination. Whether you're just beginning your transition or are well into the process, this comprehensive article will provide the knowledge and resources you need to navigate the legal system effectively. Changing legal documents. Legally changing your name and gender marker. One of the most important steps in your legal transition is changing your name and gender marker on identification documents. These changes are essential not only for your safety and comfort, but also for ensuring that your legal identity matches your true gender identity. First, the process for changing your name. The process for legally changing your name varies significantly depending on your location. Generally, the process involves the following steps. Filing a petition. You must file a petition with the local court in your jurisdiction. This typically involves filling out a form and paying a filing fee. Some jurisdictions may require a background check or a public notice of the name change. Court hearing. In some cases, you may be required to attend a court hearing where a judge will review your petition. The judge may ask questions to ensure that the name change is not being requested for fraudulent reasons. Court order. If the judge approves your petition, you will receive a court order legally recognizing your new name. This court order is a critical document that you will need when updating your other legal documents. Updating legal documents. Once you have the court order, you can begin updating your legal documents, such as your driver's license, social security records, passport, and bank accounts. Next, changing your gender marker. Changing your gender marker on identification documents can be more complex than changing your name. The process and requirements vary widely, depending on the jurisdiction and the type of document you wish to update. Driver's license. Most states in the United States allow for the change of gender markers on driver's licenses. The requirements vary. Some states require a court order or a letter from a healthcare provider, while others may have more lenient processes. Passport. The United States Department of State allows for gender marker changes on passports. To update your passport, you will need a letter from a licensed physician confirming that you have undergone appropriate clinical treatment for gender transition. The physician does not need to specify the details of the treatment. Social Security records. Updating your gender marker with the Social Security Administration requires a physician's letter confirming your gender transition. This letter should meet the SSA's specific requirements. Birth certificate. Changing the gender marker on a birth certificate is one of the most challenging aspects of legal transition. Each state has different laws, with some states allowing changes with a court order or physician's letter, while others may have more restrictive policies. In some states, it may not be possible to change the gender marker on a birth certificate at all. Variations in legal processes and challenges. The legal process for changing your name and gender marker varies not only by document type, but also by location. Some states and countries have streamlined processes that are supportive of transgender individuals, while others present significant challenges. Understanding the specific requirements of your jurisdiction is crucial to a smooth legal transition. State and local variations. Supportive states. States like California, New York, and Oregon have relatively straightforward processes for changing both name and gender markers. They offer clear guidance and, in some cases, even waive certain fees for individuals undergoing gender transition. Restrictive states. In contrast, states like Texas and Tennessee have more restrictive policies, particularly regarding birth certificate changes. These states may require proof of surgery or may not allow gender marker changes at all. Additionally, some states may have lengthy processes involving multiple court appearances and public notices. International considerations. Progressive countries. Countries like Canada, Argentina, and the United Kingdom have progressive policies that facilitate legal gender transition. They often provide clear legal frameworks and minimal requirements for changing legal documents. Restrictive countries. Conversely, some countries do not recognize gender transition legally, making it impossible to change legal documents. In some regions, transgender individuals may face significant legal and social barriers, including criminalization of gender nonconformity. Common challenges. Cost. The financial cost of legal transition can be significant, with court fees, legal representation, and document update fees adding up quickly. Legal representation. Navigating the legal system without representation can be daunting. While it is possible to manage these changes independently, legal assistance can be invaluable, especially in more restrictive jurisdictions. Documentation requirements. The need for various forms of documentation, such as court orders, physician letters, or proof of surgery, can be a barrier. Ensuring you have all required documents in order before beginning the process can save time and frustration. Understanding your legal rights as a transgender individual is crucial in ensuring that you are treated fairly and with dignity. Legal protections against discrimination, as well as your rights in various settings, such as the workplace, are key areas to be aware of. Legal rights related to gender identity. Anti-discrimination laws related to gender identity have evolved significantly in recent years. These laws are designed to protect individuals from discrimination in various settings, including employment, housing, healthcare, and public accommodations. Federal protections. In the United States, federal law provides some protections for transgender individuals. The most notable is the interpretation of Title VII of the Civil Rights Act of 1964, which, as confirmed by the Supreme Court in Bostock v. Clayton County in 2020, includes gender identity under its protections against sex discrimination. This means that it is illegal for employers to discriminate against employees based on their gender identity. State and local protections. Many states and municipalities have enacted additional protections specifically for transgender individuals. These may include broader anti-discrimination laws covering areas such as housing, education, and public accommodations. International protections. In other countries, protections vary widely. The European Union, for example, has directives that protect against discrimination based on gender identity, while other regions may offer limited or no protections. Employment rights. Transgender individuals have the right to fair treatment in the workplace. Understanding these rights is essential for ensuring you are not subjected to discrimination or harassment. Right to transition at work. Many jurisdictions protect the right of transgender individuals to transition in the workplace. This includes the right to be addressed by the correct name and pronouns, access to appropriate restroom facilities, and the right to dress according to your gender identity. Workplace policies. Some employers may have specific policies in place to support transgender employees. These can include non-discrimination policies, diversity training programs, and support during the transition process. It is important to familiarize yourself with your company's policies and seek support from human resources if needed. Filing complaints. If you face discrimination or harassment at work, you have the right to file a complaint with your employer or with external bodies such as the Equal Employment Opportunity Commission or EEOC in the United States. Understanding the process for filing a complaint and the protections available to you can help ensure your rights are upheld. Legal resources and organizations. Several organizations offer legal assistance and resources to transgender individuals navigating the legal system. These organizations can provide support ranging from legal advice to representation in court. Lambda Legal is a national organization dedicated to the legal rights of LGBTQ+ individuals. Lambda Legal provides resources, legal advice, and representation in cases involving discrimination or other legal issues related to gender identity. The National Center for Transgender Equality, or NCTE, offers extensive resources on legal transition. This includes guides on how to update legal documents and information on your legal rights. The Transgender Legal Defense and Education Fund, or TLDEF, provides pro bono legal services to transgender individuals. They are particularly focused on cases involving discrimination or challenges related to legal transition. Lastly, the American Civil Liberties Union, or ACLU, offers legal support and advocacy for transgender rights. This includes litigation and lobbying efforts to protect and expand legal protections for transgender individuals. Dealing with discrimination. Discrimination remains a significant challenge for many transgender individuals, despite legal protections. Understanding how to handle discrimination when it occurs and knowing your options for legal recourse is vital for protecting your rights and well-being. Strategies for handling discrimination. 1. In the workplace. Experiencing discrimination in the workplace can be particularly distressing. If you encounter discriminatory behavior, it is important to take action to protect your rights. Document the discrimination. Keep detailed records of any discriminatory incidents, including dates, times, and the names of those involved. This documentation can be crucial if you decide to file a complaint or take legal action. Report to Human Resources. Most companies have procedures in place for reporting discrimination or harassment. Reporting the behavior to Human Resources can initiate an investigation and potentially resolve the issue internally. Seek external support. If the issue is not resolved within the company, you may need to seek external support. This could involve filing a complaint with the EEOC or a similar body in your jurisdiction, or seeking legal advice from an organization like Lambda Legal or the ACLU. 2. In public spaces. Discrimination can also occur in public spaces, such as restaurants, stores, or while using public transportation. Knowing how to respond in these situations can help you manage the situation effectively. Know your rights. Familiarize yourself with the anti-discrimination laws in your area, particularly those related to public accommodations. This knowledge will empower you to assert your rights if you face discrimination. Respond calmly. If you encounter discrimination in a public space, try to remain calm and assertive. Politely explain that you are being discriminated against and that such behavior is illegal. File a complaint. Many jurisdictions have agencies that handle complaints of discrimination in public accommodations. Filing a complaint can lead to an investigation and potential penalties for the offending party. 3. Online and digital spaces. The rise of digital communication has also led to an increase in online discrimination and harassment. Protecting yourself in these spaces is just as important as in physical ones. Use platform reporting tools. Most social media platforms and websites have tools for reporting harassment or discriminatory behavior. Utilize these tools to report any incidents of online discrimination. Legal recourse. In some cases, online harassment may violate state or federal laws. If the harassment is severe, you may have grounds to pursue legal action. Consult with a legal professional to explore your options. filing complaints, and seeking legal recourse. When discrimination occurs, filing a formal complaint can be an important step in seeking justice. Understanding the process and your options for legal recourse can help you navigate this challenging situation. 1. Filing a complaint. Internal complaints. Start by filing a complaint within the organization where the discrimination occurred, whether it's your workplace, a business, or a government agency. Follow the established procedures and provide all necessary documentation. External complaints. If the internal process does not resolve the issue, you can file a complaint with an external body. For workplace discrimination, this may be the EEOC or a state equivalent. For public accommodations, contact your state's Civil Rights Commission or a similar agency. 2. Legal action. Consult with an attorney. If you believe that your rights have been violated and the complaint process has not provided relief, consider consulting with an attorney who specializes in transgender rights. They can advise you on the best course of action, which may include filing a lawsuit. Class action lawsuits. In some cases, multiple individuals may experience similar discrimination from the same entity. A class action lawsuit can be a powerful tool for addressing widespread discrimination and achieving systemic change. Seeking damages. Legal action can sometimes result in financial compensation for the harm you have suffered. This can include compensation for emotional distress, lost wages, or other damages. Conclusion. Legal transition is a complex and multifaceted process, requiring careful navigation of various legal systems and challenges. From changing your name and gender marker on identification documents to understanding your rights and dealing with discrimination, each step is crucial in affirming your identity and protecting your well-being. By equipping yourself with knowledge, seeking support from legal resources, and understanding your rights, you can navigate the legal aspects of your transition with confidence. Remember, while the journey may be challenging, there are resources and organizations ready to support you every step of the way.